Have we dropped everybody? Ah! We've gained people! Apparently talking about a bunch of crap gets you an audience. All right. Hey guys, welcome. Hit follow for the love of God. Build the Axis Army. We have an invasion.
Behind morning TV shows. Morning radio shows, that is.
Ex-Paladin saying that your pug is staring into his soul. One of those viewers is me. I'm watching my own stream. Oh. Now I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm one of them too.
Oh God, damn it! Everybody connect 3 times, and we'll boost our numbers that way. Now, so as we are in server, DTS is grabbing a bite to eat. We have almost a 6v6. You can see it probably here in high definition, 720p. Brought to you by the Axis 5000 here on Warwitch TV tonight. We're going to have a really cool game. Doesn't that look great? Let me go to full screen over here. I'm just going to admire my handiwork. Oh, that's beautiful. What a thing of beauty. These guys have suffered through the grainiest, crappiest coverage. It's pretty much audio, and my game sounds are blazing loud. It's pretty much been audio savo this whole time, watching a slideshow, but it seems nice and smooth. It's an incredibly loud game sound. Let me lower those
It's
down.
amazing what a new computer will do for you.
You know, I had... That should be good. I had two cores. 2 on the Axis 500. You want to know how many I have now?
How many?
900. That's true.
900 cores.
I have 900 cores. I could launch the space
Are
shuttle
you
from my
counting
temperature
your
does that processor
graphics
run on?
card? Because I don't think that counts.
8. But 900 sounds funnier.
Guys, can you still hear me? Just checking. I've just set a hotkey up for my microphone.
Loud and
Yeah,
clear.
yes, that
All
sounds
right, all right. Enough. Let's sound the alarm. Let's get some planes. Here's a goat and a crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, roster rundown. We have Kreaturen versus OP at long last on MP base tonight. Roster rundown, DTS. You can pronounce the names. I've got them pulled up. Let's talk Axis and Allies tonight.
So, yep, for overpowered, we have Chris, Sippery, Bully, Hoodie. I think the D with a lot of dots behind it, I think that's a player called Mystic, and Solar. And
Great.
For Kreaturen on the Axis team, we have Azor, Xperia, Knight, Clown, Bull, and Lunatic.
All right, Neil, I'm not sure, but I'm kind of going to go out on a limb here and say that the D with a bunch of dots is supposed to represent something. Go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can talk about that on the air, but we'll just go with Mystic.
Okay. Mystic, you crazy person. I better write down a phallic symbol on my page and say, this equals Mystic.
It just reminds me of Islam, you know, T-Mobile. It's just people messing with us.
He wants basement penetration. All right, guys, we're underway. We've got the broadcasters in. 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Let's get it on. OP Allied offense versus the Axis defense tonight. I'm going to track OP. Sabo, you've got the call. Take it away.
All right, looking over here at Team OP. They're starting out with a single engineer, 3 medics, and I'm watching Sipiri right now. He's the soldat. He's
I'm
the
with
one
him
who's
as well.
He's the one who's going to be bringing the fireworks. I see a little bit of a firefight going here in the tunnels. Sipiri hanging out in the rear.
Wait a minute.
Bypasses that one radar station. So that our engineer Bully can set it up. Oh, Panzerfaust pulled out, but Sipiri gets shut down and wiped out by Nate's Panzer. Nice job.
Here's something that we're gonna. Oh, apparently we got another alarm. Knight is in the server. Nail, you've talked about it before. Excuse me, DTS, you've talked about him before. He is a nightmare.
Yeah, very nice. He is indeed. And it looks like we've got a tunnel rush coming in from overpowered. Oh no, it's only one person, Chris, trying to push through under the tower to radar 1. I think Kreaturen were a little bit lucky there. They had 2 players killed out, including the Panzer, leaving them quite exposed at northeast, but they just about managed to hold everybody off in the end voyage.
We're going to go ahead and have you lean forward just a touch. DTS, you're a little bit distant here as we keep the action rolling. We're not surprised that this radar station, perfect now, is down. That is always the strat. So, Nail, what have you got a lock on here? Kind of a progressive but standard roll for OP. We've got 13-24, plenty of time. What do you expect to see? It looks like OP is pushing Axis spawn. Nail, your rundown.
Yeah, no, he's right. They were lucky on the first push because so many died on Northeast, but luckily OP had died. We got Knight setting up the Panzer. They're waiting on him, but they're being really patient right now, so they're being patient on offense and defense. They're not really taking any chances. There's really nothing grouping up at Radar 2. They're just kind of odds and ends, so they're getting mixed and matched up here. Back to you, Warwick.
No, okay, sorry guys, I'm just checking in with the people at home. Any lag, I'm watching, it should be fine. Either sound out lag or no lag on Warwitch TV. I've lowered the buffer considerably. We're back in game, looking at both the rosters, Axis and Allies. You know, DTS, I expected a little more aggression from OP off the get-go. What are they waiting for?
There's a Allied medic at Radar 1, though. He's coming in behind them, killing them all right.
Yeah, I mean, it looks quite impressive so far. They've got Mystic. I know he's been taken down now at the bridge. And a Panzer by Cypri. Now we've got two pushing under Radar 1, a Lieutenant and the Panzer, which is already fired. And they're both going to get taken out, I'd imagine, in a second. But yeah, Kreaturen looking quite impressive so far, actually. They've really held their own.
Kreaturen coming off kind of a heartbreaking loss last week. But they just played. I'm not sure of the result, but they just got out of a game. So, you know, Nail, they have that momentum. I mean, if you've ever played a match before, if you have a chance to really play and play hard before your match, you come in really warm, really hot. So in that way, they've got the advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's only one engineer on offense right now. It's been Bully. They've had pretty much just a couple medics. Everybody else has just been LT and Panzer. So they're really banking on Bully, which he can definitely carry his own. But they've been really trying to pull like a distraction factor. They push him solo to Radar 2 and just kind of push everybody else, you know, bottom, and he just kind of waits. So it hasn't worked out yet. It's only been 4 minutes out of the 15, but they really just have to get an organized push and get a lot of big Panzer shots on offense here.
Yeah, that's about what I've been seeing. It's Bully trying to be all sneaky here, hiding in Radar number 2, and then there's always some tiny push going either through the spawn or through the tunnel. But now it looks like we're actually going to have a serious push coming from Radar number 2. Two guys drop down towards forward spawn. Nice grenade in the tunnel. Bully backs up, stays alive as the engineer, and yet again, Nail, Bully is all alone, just kind of hanging out. Lost his helmet and is standing in front of 3 big old piles of blood, waiting on his team to turn around and deliver yet another distraction.
We have a lot of people just joining,
overpowered.
And they want to know the score. Well, the game was extremely delayed, so this is first round, match 1, set 1. So the score 0-0. You're here just in time. Tell your friends, bring them in, support RTCW and the Axis go tonight. So we're going to go to third. I know you guys love that first person, but you can see Knight has been really locking this bridge down. So anybody, DTS, that comes up that tunnel of doom is gonna meet the business end of Knight's Panzer. It looks like he may have shifted. Yes, you can see him right here. He likes this crafty corner. So watch this. Will he fire is the question. Probably not. He's gonna. Oh, no, there it is. Only a one-man kill, but I mean, you can just, that's what he likes to do. That's what a good Soldat does, DTS. You find the right spot, the right time to unleash. And in my opinion, a one-man Panzer kill, not so great. 2+, looking better. All 6, you got a Shazam, but not yet, DTS.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with the Panzer is you can sometimes hit more, you should be hitting more than one on the, as an axis on this map, really. The way everybody bunches up into the corridors, but at the same time, it really is about trying to break up the opposition as well. Those grenades going through the door at northeast towards Radar 2, it really stops them attacking in a big bunch. Makes it hard for the medics to get in the revives. But I think overpowered, a little bit split out at the moment. They keep trying to push 2 tunnel and then maybe 4 to northeast. It's not really working for them at the moment. I think they need to go the bigger push in one direction as opposed to all getting split up.
Have a lot of War Room coverage tonight, but I do have overpowered, so we're going to take a listen in the War Room.
Okay, nice one, full. I'm going ridge again now. Oh,
radio silence on Ventrilo, please.
Got on.
One in book.
Here's an incoming push. 3-man roll, backed up with Soldier.
There's one at zone 3.
Oh, revive. Can somebody come to boxes? No one can.
Shall we push tunnel? Let's go northeast circle.
Still rocking one engineer. And still in the war room of one soldier tonight.
Bully south.
There's one in the house.
Nice. 2 guys south.
Overpowered, not one soldier. I get confused.
Don't tap on it. Don't tap on it.
One on tin roof. Kill him on tin.
You guys got fruity names. You troll me.
Remember they spawn soon.
Nice push from
One
Trouble.
for you. Panzer as well. Where are you guys? Our range is alone.
I think I'm just excited for one soldier versus OP. I'm just
Stay there, just hold it now.
Just try to hold where I want now.
Someone go read up too.
Give.
Yep. Yoha, come back.
I'm
Come with me.
No, never mind.
You're hearing mainly
Bullish
Pooty
got it.
and Sapiri discussing. There's Mystic very quiet.
Got a couple dead. Did you get the guy on tin roof?
Mystic
There's one coming in connection.
One red
and
flag.
Pooty.
One ready, one stairs.
Nail reporting in. They have radar 1 but are waiting
I'm
for
ready.
the engineer. Let's take a look.
Plant outside if you can.
Here it comes. We'll
Go
stay in the
Pooty.
war room.
Help.
Watch out for that.
Need to help the NG guys.
Alright, we're gonna head out of war room. Let me. Oh my god, I'm sounding alarms, all kinds of heresy. Alright, Nail, lock it down for us, buddy. What is going on? We're leaving the war room behind, all you.
Yeah, for a couple minutes it felt like OP had radar 1. They were stalling. Supuri is spawn camping right now, so he just killed 2 people. But there was a great give on the engineer. He killed him, the medic was running over to him, and he gave the engineer, so it really put them back. Now they're on northeast, they're pushing radar 1 right now. It looks like they're going to get a green light here.
Yeah, keep an
Yeah,
eye
they got
on
it.
3 eyes, we've just been taken.
There's the plan. I'm gonna take it away. Dynamite is down, and they finally get the basement penetration they need. How do you like that, DTS? You'll never live it down.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Tower penetration, basement penetration, it's all the same. This is garbage time. It's gonna happen. Dynamite is just pleasantly ticking away, and the allies are gonna get it done. 6, 13, 12, 11, 10. I will sing to you. It isn't the opera, it is RTCW. There it is. Disable at 8:56. Nail, give us the rundown. I'm gonna load up the scores.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really good hold. As to be expected. I mean, if you take the suicides out of Knight's ratio, he only died 3 times. He had 14 kills, 11 suicides. So he was doing his job well, and it really just seemed like OP was kind of disorganized. I mean, they had one engineer who was bully at the start, then they changed it up to I believe it was Putty.
Yeah, it was
so they were kind of
Putty.
changing strats here and there, but they never had a consolidated, really good Panzer shot on offense. He was getting one. Knight was throwing grenades top, just killing himself, and so it really just seemed disorganized. But credit to Kreaturen, his great defense.
And a credit to Reflexer, he is loving basement penetration, DTS. You are now a shoutcasting superstar, my friend.
Very kind to say so.
Waiting on 4, and here's the question I'm going to hand to DTS, then we'll give you the call, Sabo, as the action continues. Not the best time for OP. I kind of expected a stronger time. It shows that Kreaturen have brought their A-game here. What does Kreaturen need to do to hold OP off, or rather, excuse me, what does Kreaturen need to do to penetrate the OP Axis defense in 8:56? If I can get this right.
I think for optimum penetration, they're going to need to push a Panzer to the northeast. If they can get the Panzer in, maybe take down 1, possibly 2 with a good shot, and then push northeast. But it doesn't really. I don't think they necessarily need to worry too much, especially at the start of the round. They've got a lot of time to do it, so I think it's just a question of staying calm and not doing anything stupid, Warwich.
That's fair. Well, we're still waiting on 4. We should have some more War Room coverage starting next week. In the past, the Axis 500, to which I showed earlier, was unable to run TeamSpeak. But now the Axis 5000 with my 900 core should be able to run it no problem. Next week we'll have a little more War Room interaction for you. Right now we do have the War Room for OP, which we will be heading back into in just a bit. Sabo's got the call as soon as these 3 players ready up. Sabo, they're keeping the momentum of our delayed game going. Waiting on 1. Knight is ready. Prepare to fight. Ladies and gentlemen, can Kreaturen
It's
beat
underway now.
the time at 8:56. Sabo, you've got the call, buddy. It's all you. Take it away.
All right, well, we're going into the second half of this first round right now, and we're seeing a single engineer. He's the guy I'm going to... Actually, I want to just keep my eye on Nate. Oh,
Or
the
Knight.
soldier
It's Knight.
comes through the tunnel, has the Panzer. Knight comes in with the Panzerfaust, but Sapiri saw him drop the Panzer and shut down that tunnel push. But hey, everything's okay, Warwich, because Engineer Clown is still alive, making his way to radar number 2. Drops the dynamite, 8:20 on the clock as it goes red.
No
and
surprise there.
looks like radar 2 is finally going to go.
No surprise
away,
there.
buddy.
Radar 2 is probably the least defended objective in history, Nail.
They give it away.
Yeah. Who built Radar 2?
Yeah, absolutely. It looked like they tried a 3-person push north tunnel, probably on the heels of, hey, we just held them 9 minutes. Let's at least try that. Might catch them off guard. But no, Knight got panzered, so
I'm
they're
sorry.
going to be grouping up Radar 2 now.
I didn't even have it in game. Hi, guys. I'm such a noob. All right, we're back.
Well done.
Sorry, Eves. Full screen, oh my god. Anyway, this is what we do. Carry it on. Carry it on, Sable. Back to you.
All right, well, I'm keeping my eye on Clown right here. He's in the tunnel. He is the engineer, and he's actually got a nice little push. Oh, he did have a nice push. He got knocked out, ended up getting the revive, and tried to go up that little sideways ramp, but before he could really clear the truck, looks like that was some support fire that wiped him out. Give the engineer, and yet another push for Kreaturen is locked down. But we still have lots of time on the clock. It's 7 minutes and 15 seconds. They've been showing a lot of initiative in their push, and I think they just might be able to pull out a point in this one.
Everyone in channel, I'm watching closely, so if there's anyone you really want me to spotlight in first person, let me know, and I'll do my best to lock it down for you. 6:58. As DTS talked about earlier, it's plenty of time here for Kreaturen, so all they got to do is be patient. DTS, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, OP are doing a good job of holding them so far. I think the danger for the attackers with this map is always that where you've got different people getting killed at different times, you tend to splinter off and have, 2 people spawning and then 2 people spawning the next spawn, and it's very easy to get fragmented very quickly, which looks like a bit of a problem for them at the moment. They could really do with just sitting back at Radar 2, let everybody get together, and then pushing.
Got a request for Bully, Xperia, and Chris. Right now we're locked on to Bully for the OP team on the bridge, making his way around to that connection. Little TK action, but he'll be quickly revived. Very traditional RTCW strat. Not seeing a lot of action here from Bully at the moment, but we will stick with him. 6:04. Where is Kreaturen? What are they up to tonight? We have Pooty over here on the hot tin roof.
They're coming up mid. Oh!
Let me hop third.
I was looking at Clown, the engineer. He stuck his head around the corner at the middle connection and looked like he got a Panzer in the face. Put him right back into the respawn. Like that.
DTS pretty... I'm not sure who I went to last, DTS or Nail. I'm going to hand it back to DTS just for kicks. I like his accent. You can see OP is really pushing up right here. This connection here that I'm wandering through, you'll see a lot of pushes through here, and the OP team is being aggressive about it. They're really going out to meet the allies as they make the push inside.
Yeah, I think the thing that makes OP such a strong team is they've got so many good aimers that they're very, very confident on pushing whenever they get the chance. They're not a team to just hold back and try and catch them in a crossfire. They will push forwards now and then if they feel they have the opportunity. And it makes it difficult in the northeast as well, because when you have that many people pushing through the doorway, shooting at you at the same time, it makes it quite difficult. But it looks like we're going to have another northeast rush here, which in a second.
Well, we'll be watching the tower closely here tonight. These teams, Nail, they're really, look at this, they're probing each other's defense. Here's Clown. We saw a lot from him last week. He's got quite the personality that comes through the game, and he is the engineer. He's all alone. This might be a dangerous decision. Hey, hello! Mystic sees him. I ain't falling for that Clown. Doing this little dance in the hallway ain't gonna happen. So, I don't know, Nail. What are you seeing, buddy? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, no, they don't have a Panzer anymore. So I guess the Knight wasn't really getting the shots. They're going 3 LTs now, 2 meds, 1 near. I thought he could have had some shots, but I mean, he knows they're split up on Northeast Tower. So really, they need to get some northeast penetration, and they know the spawn time, so they could definitely get some. They know they're killing out every time. They just haven't capitalized yet.
I'm following the request of Parcher, who wants me to kind of stick around this general area by radar station 1, which, you know, is actually a pretty smart suggestion. We see a lot of dancing from Bully here.
Kill zone.
I mean, there's only a couple approach routes. You can come down through here towards Axis Spawn. You can make your way through this little choke point of doom. Oh, two-man Panzerfaust kill right there. Bull and Clown go down to Superi, who get it done. The Soldat. And then, of course, you have your rush up tunnel, but we just haven't seen a lot of that, DTS. Why is that? Why is tunnel not utilized?
I think the problem mainly with it is you leave yourself so open to a Panzer. You get people shooting down at you, you get taken down, the medics start to bump, just trying to get the revives, and the Panzer just is too easy, really, for the Panzer. It's often best to just try and sneak one or two people down there just to kind of create a little bit of diversion. But I mean, if I was Kreaturen at the moment, I'd be trying to push northeast a bit harder than they have so far, because it hasn't really worked.
Well, time is running out, 2:54. Here's Bully. I'm not quite sure who he's going to head against. Bully takes down Bull. That's cool. The Battle of the Bulls. It's exciting stuff. Sabo.
Well, yeah, Bully. I'm really impressed by him right here. He's been hanging out at this little middle connector, pardon me, as a lieutenant, and he constantly makes this very aggressive push, single-handedly right into, well, in a little thing towards radar number 2, wiping out member after member. There goes Azor right there for Kreaturen that he takes out, hangs back, sees a little bit of allied support fire coming in. He takes Xperia out and dives for cover and survives the airstrike. Bully just almost single-handedly taken down the entire Kreaturen team. Takes Bull down again. I think Bully has got his eye on this player of the game thing. We got 2 minutes left on the clock, and looks like the momentum is really shifting towards the overpowered defense.
Yes, DTS, time is running out for Kreaturen. You are the commander for you're the commander. You've switched. You're no longer on Badass. You've joined Kreaturen. You're now the team captain. What do you say, DTS? Make it happen. What's your suggestion?
I'd tell everybody to get to northeast radar immediately. I'd tell a couple to push the lower way. Tell everybody to get to radar 2. Have a couple push the lower way, which it looks like they're doing at the moment, and then have 2, 3, 4 push to northeast as well, which is actually pretty much doing anyway. But it doesn't seem to have worked.
There's just a lot of crossfire down there. I mean, they're making their way towards Axis Spawn. They're being shot from all sides. It's dangerous stuff. 1:14, we're quickly heading to garbage time. Remember, you need at least 30 seconds to get that plant down. There is Superi with a one-man Panzerfaust kill. It ain't Shazam-worthy, but I'm sure we'll see one by the end of the night with both players like Superi and Knight locking it down. So, 57 seconds, Nail. Looks like this is going to go in favor of OP unless Kreaturen come out with something big.
We got an engineer below the bridge right now, but it was Knight and he's dead. So yeah, it's gonna be around.
And there he is.
To OP right here.
Oh, he just sank into the earth. Well, officially garbage time here in about 5 seconds. That is official. First
I was really
point
surprised that they got rid of
the
Panzer though.
You were saying?
I was really surprised that they changed it so that Knight wasn't panzing on offense, because, I mean, there was a couple shots where if he had just aimed just a little bit more, he might have gotten more splash damage, enough to kill somebody, or at least make them really low. What they were doing is they're throwing airstrikes on to either the bottom or the top of northeast. They're hoping everybody hides, but there's just so much crossfire, you know, 2 people hide, you still have 3 people to worry about. So the airstrikes really weren't doing that much.
Let's get a breakdown of the scores. That might tell the story. We'll take a look here at the kill ratios. For OP, the high fragger of that round was both Mystic with his phallic symbol and Superi, not surprising, Superi playing Soldat, 19-24 ratio. And then, of course, Knight against Soldat, the glory hog for the Kreaturen roster at 19-27. Damage ratios relatively the same, DTS 21k to 18, not much of a story there. What are you seeing from the scores? Anything special?
I can't actually see them for some reason. They haven't popped up, and yeah, which is not very helpful.
Well, it's not
so
really.
Might be best asking someone else about that.
It's all right.
Well, you know, The teams in terms of damage given, they look relatively even to me. I mean, we know that that the Axis team 21,000 damage given so far versus 17,000 on the part of Team Kreaturen. That's not that big of a shift when you think about the way the MP base is played right here. On paper, the teams are evenly matched.
I'm gonna head back to War Room. It's been a while. Let's take a listen and see what OP have in mind. Stand by. Radio silence.
Incoming. Panzer.
Keep in mind you are listening to the Axis defense for OP, and they're being awfully quiet. So they're either using
Panzer. Spawn 7.
Office.
commuting telepathically.
One state.
Oh,
empty state? Yeah, aim spiral. Spiral, one empty.
Two in tunnel.
Roger that, Roger. Roger
Help.
that.
I'm gonna get gipped.
South tower down, no surprise.
I'm gipped. No ammo for you guys.
Ready?
There's an RTK or somewhere.
They came from tunnel.
It came from behind.
The tunnel guys are dead.
Name
No one. I think he's alone. One
Two dead R2.
I know Mike Tank knows.
SFC and breach. Come tin roof fully. Oh no.
I am now.
Red 2 and Red 5, hold up here and wait for my signal.
He's 11 though.
Banner shot.
Start to
Panzer
attack
shot.
run.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the Panzer we're talking about. Look at that.
Yep.
Let's head out of the war room. What happened, Sabo? What did you
Shall I
see,
go in?
Commander? The crowd loved it.
Well, I think Nail saw that. I just saw the scrolling text of a
Of Doom?
triple Panzer kill on the part of Knight. Nail, what went on there?
Yeah,
Pain
he
and
shot
suffering.
all the way from northeast top, all the way to the tin roof cage area. Now we've got a good push going on. They've got some people on northeast tower. They're trying to get to radar 1. We've got Lunatic there by himself right now.
Oh, the engineer's far.
Just
Yeah,
gradually.
they're going to have to really just delay. They have a Panzer, they have an airstrike. We'll see if they spawn camp.
Well, here's Knight.
Yeah,
Here's
Clown, he ended up getting taken out there, but he's on his way, coming from Raider number 2, top through the tunnels. Looks like Kreaturen has locked down Raider station number 2. Oh, this is easy right here. Timer, 30 seconds. What's this? He's going to drop the dynamite, pull out the flyers, arm it with 12 minutes
I missed it.
and 10 seconds on
I
the clock. at
apologize
Raider
to
site number
those at home. We have a plant. Sorry, I was effing around in Allied spawn, or Axis spawn rather. So here we have it. Second tower is down, and here's the plant on 1. Do OP have any kind of engineer? They do. It is Bully. Can it get up in time? But it's probably not going to happen. Time is running out. Pistol fire looking for Pooty. There's Pooty. There's Bully. Right now tracking him up the back stairs. Racing. Can't get it done. He was trying to get inside. Wow. Holy cow. 319 from Kreaturen. That's some impressive stuff, DTS. That tells a story.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same story as last week. It's the sequel, really, because that was all about Knight again. Big, as an unbelievable 3-man to start the attack off, which then gave Kreaturen enough room to push in. And then again, they had a great spawn camp on airstrikes before Knight hit really again with the Panzer. And once that had happened, there was really very little overpowered we're going to do. It's a really fast time as well, Warwich.
Oh, incredible. I mean, Nail, 319. If there's something that Kreaturen has proven to me is that these guys get progressively better every game they play. You can never count them out. They are going against quintessentially one of the best teams in this tournament. And they have come out. OP had an 856. Kreaturen say, all right, we'll give you that round. Try this. 319. Wow.
It's going to be a tough time to beat.
It's almost impossible right here at this point. 319 with the way we've seen Kreaturen setting up this defense over here. I mean, last time last time they held it for a whole long time. I didn't actually get to write that time down. But yeah, we got 3 minutes left
Look
on
at
the
this.
clock.
Oh
as we
my
go into
God.
this
Look at
round.
this. Look at this. Now I see why my question is
Wow.
answered.
Now
Why
it's
don't
turning
people go
around.
up the tunnel?
Oh,
Did you
dude.
see those airstrikes and grenade spams? What a dangerous place. Oh man, I don't want to go up the tunnel either. No, thank you. 248.
Wow.
Bully.
Lock it down, Neil. I'm with Bully.
Yeah, no, they pushed tunnel, they shot the fencing, they got people that were on the bridge. Now it's a game of can they get an engineer to radar 1? They still have to plant 2, they can't forget about it. But it's really one of those, they have just got to stall.